Let's move on then. Let's put the spotlight on IIFL Finance, because this particular counter was in focus yesterday, but there's a huge relief that is actually coming for IIFL Finance. The RBI has now lifted the restrictions from its gold loan business, and this is effect immediately. Ankur is waiting by to tell us more about that as well. Ankur, tell us what exactly RBI has done this time around. Looks like a huge relief coming in for IIFL Finance.
Yes, Reserve Bank of India has lifted restrictions on IIFL Finance as far as the gold loan business is concerned. Remember, there were restrictions which were imposed on company after there were few of the violations which were found by the regulator. It happened in March 2024, and the regulator said that there are violations which are of concern. In fact, IIFL Finance was barred from disbursing new gold loans and for assigning them to sell. But now the company can restart the gold loan business as usual, as these restrictions have now been lifted. There was an audit which was done by the regulator. It was completed back in June, and finally, after the submission of the company on adhering towards norms, the regulator has agreed to lift the restrictions and the company can once again start its gold loan business.
Alright, thanks Ankur for that update coming in on IIFL Finance. In fact, let's take a look at what brokerages had to say. And you do have INCRED that's come out with a note. They're talking about how the RBI has lifted the embargo on IIFL Finance for gold lending, and they're talking about how this should be largely taken as a positive news. And at the same time, there's also market share gains that will be slower, and that is something that they're highlighting. In terms of what else they're highlighting, they're talking about how channel check indicates healthy demand for gold loans amid rising gold prices, and that is something they're highlighting. In fact, they're also going ahead and saying that gold lending is the flavor of the season. Benefits across parameters is what they're also penciling in. And in terms of what else they see among gold lenders, in terms of their picks, there is Muthoot Finance that they have for its stringent lending practices, as well as strong management pedigree and high brand recall value. So that is something that we do have INCRED saying about IIFL Finance.
Yes, absolutely. So a huge relief coming in for IIFL Finance, but you need to see how they actually translate for that particular counter. But if you move on and you have the fact.
If you like this video, then like, share and subscribe to ET Now.